Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. We are still playing Beta 30 and we are about to enter the crypts where we have to stop the summoning of the Loghorrean. Whatever a Loghorrean might be. We are gonna find out. Or not. Apparently our friend is somewhere at the bottom of the level. So, just go there. Also, monsters hurt. And ignore pets. Stop hurting so much. Yes, thank you. Yeah, monsters. At least I no longer have the illusion that I'm a melee player. That will force me to get in range. I now actually know I'm a range player, so my proper strategy is to not get hit by monsters. If monsters can hit me, I am too close. That's actually pretty good for a survival strategy. Who would have thought? Oh, also, let's turn the Hellhound into aggressive. Just so it'll provoke more fights and such. Okay, taking a very long tour around. Here we can actually enter the level itself. No longer just bypassing it. Okay, there. So what is this? Okay, this just leads back into the room here. That's good. Hey, there's a book in there. Clarity of Valor. It doesn't sound very Chthonian. So, let's have a read, shall we? Yeah. And I leveled up from that, that's also very cool. With all the evil unleashed in this world, joining with the Bloodsworm made so much sense at the time. At first it was to escape the horrors unleashed by the Ethereals, the death of my family, my wife, my son. But then later I started to understand and believe the words the cult leaders were telling me. The sense of belonging made me feel important, that I was a part of something greater than myself. Now that I stand in the halls of this mighty place, I feel the eyes of all that gave up their lives, leaders, the great heroes and the countless thousands who followed them. They fought so that we could live without fear of the nameless fiends which I now serve. I can feel the honor and sacrifice of my ancestors, and I'm ashamed. Ashamed because of the terrors I have left in my path. For months I have done the most vile and unspeakable things. The deaths of husbands, wives and children are on my bloody hands for no other reason than to serve my own selfishness, to wash me clean of my own fears and the devastating loss that drove me to this madness. Death and murder, all in the name of some long-dead god who has no more right to the blood in my veins than I do. Blood that belongs to those who have killed in its name. The blood-soaked foundation of this forgotten battleground have peeled away, and the fear and have peeled away the fear and awoken me. There is no forgiving what I have done, no punishment that will ever make it right. But I can give my last breath, my last drop of blood, and at last my life to do as much damage to stop them as I can. Does this even make sense? My last drop of blood, and at last my life to do as much damage to stop them as I can. I do not stand alone. The great heroes stand with me, and I do not fear. Sometimes the sentences in these documents are weird. They're longer than they have a right to be. That's maybe a bit too forceful. Also, I'm only getting 2 points now since I leveled beyond 50. I think after 50 you only get 2 points per level rather than 3 points per level. So need another level to actually maximize ground slam. So apparently someone is a bit remorseful about helping the Bloodsworn. What's the phrase? Too little, too late? But maybe they're the ones who left open the gates of hell so we could enter, or something. Also, someone is trying to kill me in melee. Let's not go for that, shall we? Here. Have a lightning strike. There's a hole in the floor. I think they also sacrificed their janitor. Can't be anything else. Also, just look at it. The sense of depth there. This goes deep. This Tomb of the Watchers is. There were a lot of Watchers. Or they just really like big tombs. Presumably there have been a lot of Watchers over time. So I'm very curious to see what the final couple of fights in this game are going to be. Also, I entered the secret area, but there is a weather chest hidden here. Okay, it was very well hidden. Also, there's loot up there. Good thing there is autopathing. It will just get you back there if you can actually walk there. Whoa, wow, this is a very long distance. I'm not touching it. It's just using pathfinding to get there. This is awesome. Click. Ah, there's nothing in the chest. Okay, that's funny. Look, let's roll through half the dungeon. Aw, empty chest. Hey. So, forward we go. But as I was saying, I'm very curious to see what's going to be at the end of the dungeon. The Loghorrean fight is probably going to be way more over the top than any fight before. Just for the virtue that this is the most recent content, so the devs were the most experienced when they made this. So they put all the tricks in it, they just went completely over the top on it, I'm assuming. Because they had the most time and budget to make this. And same for the endgame fight, I hope, think, wish. Check all that applies. Let's see. Did it clear? And now we can push onwards. Also, Hellhound. Here, be resummoned with full health. Because I'm nice like that. Okay, so this is a secret room. Completely. Ah, loose torch. Here. Click. And there's the door. And there's loot. I approve of loot. Might have mentioned them before. Might have noticed that before, so. I approve of loot. Second room. Oh no, this just goes back out. Ah. So what? Ah, that's just very shiny effects with tyrants. I was really thinking there's some kind of really creepy big beast, but it was just an existing beast with very shiny effects on it. Still looks awesome though. I mean, they look like Diablo. With all the spikes and... More so when they've got a red aura than a blue aura, because of course Diablo is more of a red demon than a blue demon. On the other hand, in the Terror Realm, he turns blue, doesn't he? Or the Shadow Realm? I think the Shadow is blue. Well, anyway, these are not the Diablos you're looking for. So it turns out that the totem is less useful for me personally when I'm playing as a ranged character. It's very nice for keeping my pets alive, and now if I'm in melee range anyway, it's a nice boon. But most of the time I don't want to be near enemies, and the healing thing also it goes together with the damaging thing, and the damaging thing only kicks in when there's actual enemies to damage. So I always need to be within totem range of enemies if I want to benefit from the healing of the totem. So it's a bit of a double-edged blade. If I ever want to change this build, or if you want to fiddle with the build, taking the totem out might not be a bad idea. That'll give you 12 skill points that you can spend on other things. Yes, each 12 points. And I was actually planning on taking Blood Pact as well, because it adds some lifesteal, it adds bleeding damage, vitality damage. So it's gonna be even more aggressive. On the other hand, those 12 points you can spend on other things. Basically it means you can get to this point 12 levels earlier. Or not 12 levels earlier, but 4 levels earlier. Having already maxed out all the pets. Or maybe put those points in another skill. Or maybe put a bit more points in attack skills. So you yourself do more damage. Maybe assign more to stunning skills. The Raven's stun, for example. Maybe put more points in that. Because every point you put in makes the Raven's lightning strike stun thing last longer. Which is a good thing. Oh, another secret room there. So, health. I want it. Stay away from it. The door has opened. Wait, what? Bengagroth, Guardian of the Gates. Here, give me the book. Book first. Killing demon later. So, it's like this. If I want to benefit from the heals, I need to stay inside of the danger zone. I don't like the danger zone. So I'm bleeding, poisoning, something. Stop doing that. I've got pets. Go play with the pets. Oh, panic portal. Yeah, panic portal is up. More heals. Getting out of your face. You have poisonous hits. Stop doing poisonous hits. Here. Go attack. Okay, yeah. Oh, loot. That was the loot. That was drew me here. It's a trick. It's a trick. That loot was just designed to make you not pay attention and then you die. So, yeah. I saw what you did there. Yay, we killed it and didn't die. Wait, what? Was this me? I think this is one of the first bigger boss fights where I didn't die. I'm so happy. Also, what do we get? Empowering Crushing Will. What, empowered Crushing Will? Hey! Empowered. This is a special thing. This is a high level version of a low level epic. That's pretty cool. So I probably have a Crushing Will somewhere in my inventory or somewhere in my storage box. And lore. And what you drop? Mark of the Myrmidon. Oh, that's a shield thing, so I don't particularly care for this character. So, lore. The door has opened. Something has changed. Something in the air feels different. It feels like being inside of a bottle when the cork has popped. All the pressure released and my soul pulled from my body to the opening in an explosive release. My mind reels and I find it hard to stay on my feet. I can feel it, deep beneath the ground. They finally completed the final rites and the door has opened. The blood surges inside me, pushing, pulling, drawing me closer. I must go. I must see the Great Awakening. If I am chosen, I am ready to be whole once more, to be one with Cthulhu. Signed by Kabbalist Zakul. Remember the name. If we find Zakul, we know we read his diary. Also, this has a bit of a feel to it as a final boss, even though this wasn't the actual final boss, of course. So whatever is down in the crypt might be very scary. Also, more loot. Okay, this is just another entrance into it, but loot circle, loot. Always go for the loot. Okay, so we fought a boss version of these Medusa parasites. Let's see what's gonna be down below. Clickety, crypt entrance. Seal of the Loghorrean. This is a big bridge. It has a gap in it. Let's not fall in. Can't actually fall in, but just be careful anyway. More void parasites, Chthonians. Good stuff. Okay, they hurt as well actually. Okay, I had a portal up already, but actually let's just pop a portal down there. Just to get it a little bit closer. Untouch meal, that might be a good idea. In a place like this, you never quite know what to put in it. I mean, this cultist, they're a bit lunatic, a bit unpredictable. Okay. Staying too close, but want to benefit from the healing. This way my pets can actually do the most damage, because they're not constantly chasing after me, or not chasing after the monsters, chasing after me. Just to keep the correct order of sequences going. Okay, no secret door there. Wait, there's tentacles here. See? Tentacle. And another tentacle. Coming out of the floor. This might be a very large boss. Where did you come from? I of course was eyeing this strongbox with loot. So far so good. But this is not going to be another of those 45-minute episodes where I should have not pursued any further, but thought like, yeah, I know it's just gonna be another 1 or 2 minutes. Let's just continue. Especially tricky with content like this. I mean, I just defeated a boss. There's no waypoint, so yeah, what do you do? So, best course of action is to just continue and hope the episode length is not gonna get too crazy. And otherwise, bonus content for you. That's not one of those blue Diablos. I'm just gonna call them blue Diablos. These tyrants or dread guards. There. Have some stunnage. Here. Be more stunned. Haha, killed them all. Tentacles are getting closer. Okay, let's get out of there.
Can't do that yet.
Let's just have the pets engage them. So the things that follow me I can just disable. Very long and drawn out battles, and pet aggro is not a thing. On the other hand, enemy mana is also not a thing, so there's balance. Treasure box. More copper, iron stuff. That's definitely iron bits. So, yeah, we go through here. Oh, you fancy yourself a summoner, don't you? I am the only summoner here. These vanguards are pretty okay to deal with. It's those dread guards that seem to do a lot more damage than the regular guys. Oh, cultists. They also have the capability to do a lot of damage if they feel like it. Because they're casters. The whole glass cannon thing they got going for themselves. Edge of Madness. Oh god, there's another area after this. At least we have a hint of what direction we have to go to though. They're coming from behind. Nope. Pick up your Searing Ember. Yes, thank you. I might have pissed off a lot of them.
I can't do that yet.
Upside is I do manage to regularly stun them. Oh, also that's dead end. Can actually move further. Also caster. Here, right. No! My Chthonian Seal of Binding literally fell into hell. Hell ate my loot. Hell, wait, what? The tentacles are attacking me! What? Oh. Bloodlord Thalonis. Okay. What? That went way too quick. Right. Luckily, I have a portal somewhere on that level. Not close enough. I didn't actually think of summoning a portal that late anymore. But it's not too far to walk. That's good. Yeah. Upside is most of the monsters are dead already. So there's not going to be a lot of repetition. And also I know the way. Loot. And more loot, but it's behind a wall, so I'm gonna skip it. Let's just go to the boss fight. So I'm just gonna pop down portals most of every couple of rooms, that way I won't forget. So once you can see where you have to go, it's not as bad to navigate. There's a lot of backtracking you don't have to do. You can go to there. I missed this one. Seems like this is a bit of a shortcut that I didn't fully clear. Oh, wait, this is a dead end, isn't it? Or is there a way to actually get there? Yes, this is a dead end. So, navigating, still a hard thing to do. But there's a lot of loot here, so in that regard it's good. And it seems like there might actually be a secret door through here. So, let's pick everything up. See, that was a secret door. That actually worked. So, portal here, and there we go, because this is where the tentacles got violent. This is an evil, violent tentacle. These things on the edge are not. Also XP. Okay, so avoid the doom cloud. The doom clouds hurt. Those just red clouds. Getting out. Cloud, get out. Okay. I'm slowed. My heal was charging. This is... These guys are tough. Definitely tough. So I'm wondering, if I'm playing on a pretty large screen like this, why does the map have to be so tiny? It could be larger, so you don't have to scroll very much over the map. It's a minor nitpick, but it's something that bugs me a bit if you have to keep scrolling all the way to the last part of the game all the time. Yeah, see, they keep debuffing. On the other hand, we do have him halfway down already. So you, Harbinger, die. Take out the ads first. So you, be aggressive. So that might be a better way to deal with him. Especially since he's got a very nice stun. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so that works better. Hordes of demons. Okay, stop trying to attack me. I got pets. Eat them. Oh, way tastier than me. Also, a chthonic rift. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a chthonic rift here? Hey, a shard of Baronath. Why is there a Chthonian vanguard just standing here? You do not belong here. Okay, so there is more monsters and more loot over there. Of course there is. Also, my XP flag. Yay. So, what did we get? Just a green plate mail. Green Hausa, that's a pistol. Blueprint for the shard of Baronath. It's something you put into a melee weapon. grants Bayonas Fury. It's an alternative attack mode, a bit like Savagery, with charge levels and such. Well, we can learn it. A booklet. Okay, let's read. At last we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. The Loghorrean will soon be awakened, and with it we shall usher in a new age. It is you, my loyal supplicants, that have paved the road to our final victory. Your dedication and sacrifice has carried us to the threshold, and I shall see us through. The ancients were determined in their construction of this final chamber. 100 of the Imperium's finest arcanists dropped dead to empower the runes which now bind the Loghorrean's tomb. They believed their sacrifice worthy, their seals impenetrable. But we have an army of thousands surging with the power of the dead god, power that will not be contained. I have gladly put a blade to the throats of my most faithful and felt the rush of their lifeblood escaping. Blood they have given willingly in this final hour. With the power of their blood, I have shattered the final seal and begun the ritual. Soon the Loghorrean shall stir from its eternal slumber. The world will shudder once more under the gaze of the mouth of Cthulhu. Let the blood flow. Signed by Thalonis, the guy we just killed. So we have a crypt entrance. And we have a chthonic rift. Let's click the rift, see where it goes, if it's one of those big rooms again. Oh, necropolis interior. That's positive. It's very positive. So this is a shortcut. That's a very nice touch. Also, presumably that means that there's gonna be even more content below. So let's end the episode here. We defeated Thalonis. We have unsealed the final gate, or he has unsealed the final gate. So the next episode, we're probably gonna go hunt for a Loghorrean or something like that. So thank you very, very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.